Okay, good morning students. Today we are going to discuss Protozoa phylum. The first unit, first chapters, Protozoa phylums. So what is the meaning of Protozoa? Protos means first, zoa means animals. The first formed animals in the Protozoa. Hence the name is called Protozoa. First formed animals. Hence the name is called Protozoa. Proto means first, zoa means animals. First formed animals. They are first formed animals in the Protozoan phylums. Hence the name is called Protozoa. The Protozoa is under the electronic microscope. Protozoa seen with electronic microscopes. Only small sizes. The small sizes of the Protozoan phylum of the animals. The small sizes the Protozoan phylum of the animals. The Protozoan animals seen with electron microscope. Electron microscopes in the Protozoan phylum of the animals. The first times Protozoa term was coined by the gold pus. First times gold pus scientist. The gold pus scientist, the term was coined by the Protozoa. Before the gold plus, Antony van Leeuwenhoek was Seabold's scientist, but Protozoa term was coined by the gold pus scientist in the 1820 years. The Protozoan animals, the all habitats in the Protozoan phylum of the animals, the free living animals, parasitic animals. So the parasitic animals inside or outside the bodies in the Protozoan phylum of the animals. The Protozoan phylums, first of all, general characters. This is the subheadings. Remember these subheadings easily. All general characters write down the notes. The first of all, write down the notes in these subheadings. The first of all, general characters, habit and habitat. The Protozoan phylum of the animals overall worldwide. Over the worldwide distribution of the overall worldwide. The Protozoan phylum of the animals distribution overall the distributions worldwide. The total worldwide distribution of the Protozoan phylums. Then the land, next waters and heights. So in the moist places, inside the bodies, in the host, other places also the living the Protozoan phylum of the animals. The Protozoan phylum of the animals, the free living animals and parasitic animals. The free living and parasitic animals, parasites, the intracellular parasites, extracellular parasites, most harmful parasites in Protozoan phylum of the animals. The next point, unicellular animals. Protozoan phylum of the animals, unicellular animals are single cellular animals. Only one cells are single cellular animals are primitive organization. Primitive organization of the animals in the Protozoan phylum of the animals. The unicellular animals are single cellular animals, only one cells. Hence the name is called unicellular animals are single cellular animals. The only one cells in all types of the functions, respiratory function, digestion functions and excretion functions, only one cell. The next point, symmetry. The symmetry means is the Protozoan phylum of the animals. Protozoan phylum of the animals, body structures round shape. The shapeless animals, some of the animals, the round shape of the animals. The symmetry, the symmetry is the radial symmetry. The symmetry, asymmetry. The some, for example, is amoeba. Amoeba is the shapeless animals. So you see the asymmetry, and any animals in this round shape, the radial symmetry is present. Radial symmetry, asymmetry. The bilateral some of the animals, bilateral symmetry occurs in the Protozoan phylum of the animals. So okay, clear? So symmetry. Let us see next size. The size, the small sizes. The small sizes 0.002 millimeters to 16 millimeters the nummulites. The 16 millimeters sizes the nummulite animals. The nummulite animals the 16 millimeters length. The small sizes to the big sizes means only 0.002 millimeters to 16 millimeters length in the protozoan phylum the animals. The next body. The body. So body is the outer surface covered by the pellicle or plasma membrane. The pellicle or plasma membrane. Pellicle or plasma membrane. Plasma membrane. So pellicular plasma membrane. Body. Protozoan phylum of the animals body is covered by the pellicle and plasma membrane. Next locomotion. The locomotion, stable locomotory organs, compulsory any phylum of the animals, one places to the another places. One places to the another places, compulsory locomotory organ is present. Locomotory organs is present. The locomotory organs in the protozoa, pseudopodium and flagella and cilia. The locomotory organs in the protozoan phylums, pseudopodiums, flagellums, ciliums. So three types of the locomotory organs, one places to the another places, moving, and the help of the locomotory organs, the walking or swimming, and the creeping, they are crawling, and next capturing the food materials. Help of the locomotory organ, help of the locomotion, capturing the food materials in the locomotory organs. And next nucleus. The nucleus in the protozoan phylum of the animals in the single cells containing one nucleus or two nucleus or two or more nucleus is present. Single nucleus or two nucleus or two or more nucleus is present. Single nucleus uninucleate, binucleate or multinucleate. The multinucleates in the nucleus is present in the protozoan phylum of the animals. Okay, clear? Nucleus, how many nucleus? Single or two nucleus or two or more nucleus is present in protozoan phylum of the animals. Okay, next point, nutrition. Next point, nutrition. Which type of nutrition? Holozoic nutrition, holozoic and saprozoic, holozoic, saprozoic nutritions. Holozoic nutrition, saprozoic nutritions, intracellular or extracellular digestion, intracellular digestion, intra means inside, this is the cell inside the digestion takes place inside the cell is called intracellular digestion, because only single cells, unicellular animals or single cellular animals, so cannot formation of the two or more cells, only single cell animals. So single cellular animals or unicellular animals compulsory intracellular digestion, saprozoic, holozoic nutritions in the protozoan phylum of the animals. Okay, understand? Next point, respiration. The protozoan phylum's respiratory organs, which type of respiratory organs? Respiratory organs is absent. Respiratory organs is absent, but respiration is compulsory. Protozoan phylum of the animals respiratory organs is absent, but respiration is compulsory. So respirations is simple respirations. Simple respiration is diffusion type. Diffusion type. Simple respiration and diffusion type of the respirations in the protozoan phylum of the animals. The respiration is simple respiration from the diffusion from the plasma membrane. Next, excretion. Excretory organs are absent, respiratory organs are absent. This is also the simple diffusion type. The excretions through the diffusion. Diffusion exoosmosis or endoosmosis through the plasma membrane. Next, circulation. Circulation, the heart is absent. Circulatory system is absent. But the circulatory system, respiratory system, excretory systems, then through three systems through the diffusion. Through the diffusion. The diffusions. So diffusion through the plasma membranes in the circulation. Next, reproductions. Reproductions, they highly developed in the reproductions. The asexual reproductions, asexual reproductions and sexual reproductions. Asexual reproductions and sexual reproductions. Asexual reproduction and sexual reproductions. Asexual reproductions by the binary fissions. Asexual reproductions by binary fission. Multiple fissions. Multiple fissions by the budding. Binary fissions, multiple fissions and budding. Sexual reproductions. Sexual reproductions by the conjugation, conjugations, autogamy and syngamy, syngamy, hemimixis. So this process, this methods in the sexual reproductions. Without fusion of the gametes, with fusion of the gametes. Without fusion of the gametes, the one parent animals, the two parts divide is called binary fissions. One parent animals, the two or more parts divides in multiple fissions. The budding, one parent animals at the bottom of the page, the small bud is formations. The full and growth of the bud, the completely separate to the separations of the to the parent animals, the budding. The sexual reproductions, the fusion of the gametes, male and female gametes, the formation of the conjugation, autogamy, syngamy, endomixis, hemimixis. So next point, life cycle. The life cycle of the protozoan phylum of the animals, alternation of the generation. Alternation of generations. Asexual reproduction to the sexual reproduction, sexual reproduction to the asexual reproduction, asexual to the sexual, sexual to the asexual. This this cycle is called alternation of generations, the life cycle, the protozoan phylum of the animals. Okay, this clear general characters of protozoa phylum. And next, classification. The classifications, the four classes divides: Sarcomastigophora, Sporozoa, Nidospora, Coleophora. Sarcomastigophora class animals, the flagellums, the locomotory organs, the pseudopodiums are flagellums, the locomotory organs is present, the Sarcomastigophora. The autotrophs are heterotropic animals, this class of the animals. The Sporozoa, the Sporozoa, the class of the animals, the spores formation. The spores formation of the Sporozoa of the animals. This class of the animals living the moist places, other places also living in the Sporozoa, the class of the animals. The briefly explains. And next, Nidospora. The Nidospora class of the animals, the locomotory organs, the absent, the special type of the locomotory organs. The spores is also spores productions, the Nidospora, the class of the animals. Next to Coleophora, the Coleophora class of the animals, the ciliums, the locomotory organs, the ciliums, the ciliary locomotions present in the Coleophora class of the animals. Mainly four classes: Sarcomastigophora, Sporozoa, Nidospora, the Coleospora. So this is the general characters and classification of protozoa. Okay.